Taking a closer look at COVID-19 this morning, where there is some good news about community levels and projected death numbers.
Yes, they are down right now, and health officials are now talking about the transition out of that emergency phase. Amy Kiley has more on what that means for some restrictions and preparing for the future.
We want to make sure that people have an opportunity to relax their mitigation strategies when things are good, as they are right now.
Health officials are starting to talk about transitioning out of the COVID-19 emergency phase. Here are the numbers behind that good news. Less than 1% of people in the U.S. now live in areas with high community levels. So the CDC recommends few people need to wear a mask in indoor public spaces.
It's not too soon if you observe the caveat that's associated with that. And the caveat is we need to be flexible.
More good news is the CDC forecasts a decline in weekly COVID deaths.
Our hospitals are not full, but then that they should put that mask in a drawer.
A resurgence could come from an Omicron subvariant that spreads quickly.
I would not be surprised given the fact that we've begun to open up and we have an increase in the BA2 variant that we'll be seeing an increase in cases.
Experts say it might not be as deadly as other variants, especially if people are boosted. Moderna says it's asking the FDA to authorize another booster for emergency use for adults. Pfizer wants another one for those 65 and older. The final bit of good news is hope for the future.
This may very well become a seasonal disease where the amplitude of disease, the amount of disease that's out there gets less and less over time.
I'm Amy Kiley reporting.
Well, meanwhile, the U.S. is extending its public transportation mask mandate another month instead of letting it expire last Friday. Canada says it plans to lift its pre-entry testing requirements April 1st for those who are fully vaccinated. Well, you take a look at the numbers around Indiana, and just the past couple of days, there have been over 24,000 COVID tests administered. Now, of that, the State Department of Health has seen 548 new COVID cases. There have also been 40 new COVID deaths in the past 2 months. That puts the positivity rate at about 2.5%.